Hello, my dear friends. Today I'm talking about the role of the sun in predicting life events in ancient astrology. Ancient astrologers saw it as a direct indicator of where your energy is focused, how your life unfolds, and what major events might occur. Unlike modern astrology, which often prioritizes psychological interpretation, Hellenistic astrologers used the sun to predict tangible outcomes and life milestones. The sun rules the heart, spine, and vitality. Ancient astrologers would check the sun to see times of strength or vulnerability. Your core self, ambitions, and personal power are tied to the sun's position. Major life events often occur when the sun interacts with other planets, the ascendant or significant points in the chart. In Hellenistic astrology, the sun sign isn't just about who you are, it's about how major life events unfold, where your energy flows, and what lessons you face. Let's take each zodiac sun sign. Aries sun. It's about beginnings, leadership, and independence. What can be triggered? New opportunities, first-time experiences, assertive actions. Expect challenges that test your courage and decisiveness. Taurus sun. It's about stability, resources, pleasure, and material security. Financial gains or losses, property transactions, comfort-focused experiences. So invest in what lasts, avoid impulsive expenses. Gemini sun. It's about communication, learning, social connections, short journeys. And it's about letters, messages, travel, networking, or sibling-related events. Stay flexible. News or sudden opportunities may arrive fast. So you need to stay flexible and agile. Cancer sun. It's about family, home, emotional security, roots. Should trigger home moves, family gathering, emotional milestones, caretaking situations. Pay attention to emotional undercurrents. They often signal life-changing moments. Leo sun. It's about self-expression, recognition, creativity, and romance. It's about leadership roles, public achievements, love affairs, creative projects. Shine authentically, not just for applause. Virgo sign. It's about work, health, service, and analysis. Job changes, health routines, problem-solving challenges. Attention to detail turns small opportunities into big wins. Libra sun. It's about relationships, harmony, social balance, beauty. Partnerships, contracts, social gathering, and artistic pursuits. Seek compromise and fairness. Conflicts often precede growth. Scorpio sun. It's about transformation, depth, shared resources, mysteries. Intense experiences, financial partnerships, secret revealed, rebirth moments. Embrace change. Resistance only prolongs lessons. Sagittarius sun. It's about expansion, travel, philosophy, higher learning. Journeys, studies, legal matters, spiritual experiences. Explore beyond comfort zones. Lessons often hide in the unfamiliar environment. Capricorn sun. It's about ambition, responsibility, long-term goals, authority. Career milestones, structure of life changes, discipline projects. Hard work pays off, but balance ambition with self-care. Aquarius sun. It's about innovation, social causes, friendships, and originality. Group projects, technology breakthroughs, social reforms, eccentric encounters. Embrace your uniqueness. The unusual often signal opportunities. Pisces Sun. It's about imagination, intuition, compassion, and spirituality. Artistic breakthroughs, spiritual awakenings, emotional experiences, helping others. Trust your intuition. Subtle cues often precede major events. In Hellenistic astrology, the sun sign alone is not enough. You must combine it with house placement, aspects, and timing techniques to predict specific life events accurately. So the house of the sun tells us where the main action in your life is happening and where major events, lessons, and opportunities will manifest. With the sun in the first house, it's about self-expression, personal appearances, confidence, early life milestones. It's about significant personal breakthroughs, health-related events, times when you take initiative. So focus on self-care and authentic expression. Sun in the second house, it's about money, resources, personal values, material security, job changes, income increases or decreases, purchasings and investments. Budget wisely and appreciate what you already have. Sun in the third house. It's about learning, messaging, networking, daily interactions, travel, correspondence, courses, sibling milestones. Keep your mind open. New ideas and people can trigger major life events. Sun in the fourth house. It's about domestic life, family heritage, emotional foundations. Moving homes, family responsibilities, and emotional turning points. So pay attention to family dynamics. They can signal larger life shifts. Sun in the fifth house. It's about self-expression, hobbies, love affairs, and children. Birth, romantic opportunities, creative projects, joyful experiences. Invest time in what makes you feel alive. Fun has a purpose. Sun in the sixth house. It's about job, daily responsibilities, physical and mental health, service. Work achievements, changes in routine, health awareness moments. Structure and discipline bring long-term benefits. Sun in your seventh house. It's about marriage, business partnerships, open enemies, one-to-one relationships. Engagements, contracts, partnerships, negotiations. Harmonize with others. Conflicts can signal growth. Sun in your eighth house. It's about joint finances, inheritance, death and rebirth cycles, intimacy, secrets, financial dealings, profound emotional experiences, spiritual transformation. Embrace change. Resisting only prolongs lessons and suffering. Sun in the ninth house. It's about long journeys, higher education, philosophy, legal matters, and spiritual growth. Trips abroad, exams, publishing work, major life perspectives shift. Seek knowledge and experiences beyond your comfort zone. Sun in the 10th house. It's about profession, authority, social status, long-term goals. Promotions, recognition, public achievements, career pivots. Take initiative and stay disciplined. Your reputation matters. Sun in your 11th house. Social circles, community involvement, hopes and dreams, collaborations, networking opportunities, group projects, collective achievements. Connect authentically. Opportunities often come through friends. Sun in the 12th house. Retreat, healing, subconscious patterns, hidden enemies, spirituality. Reflection period, spiritual breakthroughs, behind the scene developments. Use solitude wisely. Insights we hear can prepare you for public life. The sun's house placements works together with sign, aspects, and timing techniques to indicate life events. So the house is the stage of the life, while the sun sign is the style of performance. Let's talk about aspects to the sun. In Hellenistic astrology, the sun rarely acts alone. Its aspects to other planets are like cosmic conversations that trigger major life events. Knowing how these aspects work can help you anticipate opportunities, challenges, and turning points in your life. So I'm talking about major aspects. Conjunction. When the sun conjuncts another planet, the planet's energy merges with your core self. Major events tied to that planet's domain: love, money, career, or transformation. Pay attention to timing. Things happening during sun conjunctions often feel destined or fated. Sun conjunct Venus, for example, means love affairs, creative opportunities, or financial benefits. When it's about sextile, it's about harmonious, supportive energy, encourages growth and movement. Opportunities appear subtly: meetings, invitations, or new projects. Take action when the sun sextiles a planet. Small steps lead to big results. For example, sun sextile Jupiter. It's about travel, learning, career expansion, and good luck. Trine. It's about effortless flow. Things tend to fall into place. Achievements, recognition, smooth progress, personal growth. Use this period to push creative projects, strengthen relationships, or make strategic moves. For example, Sun trine Mercury. It's about communication, writing, and learning flourish. Square. It's about tension, friction, and lessons. Events may feel difficult but are transformative and useful. It's about conflicts, delays, tests of patience, health challenges. Approach these moments as learning opportunities, not obstacles. For example, Sun square Saturn, it's about career or authority challenges, health, vigilance required. Opposition, it's about polarities come into play. External events force balance and reflection. Relationships, legal matters, negotiations, or public confrontations. Compromise, because it's an art. Reflection and diplomacy are the key. For example, Sun opposes Mars. It's about conflicts, high energy situations, decisive action needed. In Hellenistic astrology, timing aspects, especially from the sun, is the key of predicting life events. Events often coincide with exact or applying aspects, and their effects can last for days or even months, depending on the planet involved. Solar return have been used by astrologers to forecast major personal development in the upcoming year. The transit to natal sun triggers for significant life events. Keep track of when your sun forms exact aspects to natal planets. Those are your cosmic highlight moments. When it's about eclipses, often mark turning points or unexpected changes, especially when near your sun. The ancients noticed that the sun conjunct certain stars could bring fame, misfortune, or unique life events. Lot of fortune or lot of daemon. Here it's about sun's relation to lots that can predict wealth and destiny. When it's about Almuten, is the planet that rules your sun's house and sign, can give insight into how events unfold. Zodiacal releasing, profections, and annual revolutions use the sun as a primary guide for predicting life events. For example, when sun is in the 10th house and have supportive trine, it means possible promotions or recognition. or you come up with something important and become very visible. What about Sun in the seventh house with conjunction with Venus, for example? It's about marriage or deep relationships or meaningful partnerships. Sun square Saturn, it's about hard lessons, career tests, or health warnings. So, look in your natal chart, where do you have the Sun? In which sign, house, what aspect is forming? Then you can make a habit to have information about your solar return every year, about perfection, and to analyze and to compare these charts with your natal chart and to see how it works, what combination get results. If you are familiar with the lots, you can also use in your analysis. So I'm waiting your questions and comments down below. Until next time, I wish you all the best. Bye bye.